What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. We know Anthony Joshua did bring in a new trainer, but we didn't know who that was. Now we know who that is. It has been revealed that the former super featherweight world challenger, Harold Knight, is in Joshua's camp. This is the same man that worked with Lennox Lewis for over a decade. He was in the corner when Lewis regained his title via vicious knockout of Hasim Rahman for his own revenge. Okay? And we will see more rhythmic, relaxed fighter this time around, says Harold Knight. Now, I don't really know a lot about Harold Knight. I didn't follow him as a boxer. But if he was in Lennox Lewis's corner, that means he helped prepare Lennox Lewis mentally, physically, technically for the rematch of a very big upset. A lot of people forget how big of an upset that was for Hasim Rahman to knock out Lennox Lewis, because it was very, very unlikely also. Okay. And when he took Lennox Lewis out, Lennox Lewis didn't get up. See, a lot of people want to compare Lewis Rahman 1 to Joshua Ruiz 1. And what they don't realize is that, oh man, that's a different fighter. Ruiz dropped Anthony Joshua 4 times. Well, look at it this way, chum. Hasim Rahman dropped him 1 time. And he couldn't get up because he was too badly hurt, and looked at the ref like, what the hell are you doing counting? You know what I mean? And if I'm the ref looking at Lennox Lewis like that, I'm like, shit, you want me to stop counting and wave off the fight because you don't know what the hell's going on or really where you're at, okay? So people compare those fights, and they say, oh, well, Lennox Lewis was winning up until that point. Well, shit, was he? If you look at that fight again, was he really winning that fight? Okay? Now, this is the first fight, right? These are both losses for Lewis and Joshua. Okay, now you have the same trainer, which is Harold Knight, in on the second time around. Okay, but just to quickly compare those two fights, just for a short smidgen of time, Anthony got up 4 times. Lewis didn't get up 1 time. So that should tell you something about, people want to throw that, oh, he was chinny, he didn't have a chin, he can get knocked out easy. Look, the man got up 4 times. Did he take more punishment than Lewis? Sure he did, because he got hit more. But what does that show you about Anthony Joshua? Does that mean he's a quitter? Does that mean he's chinny? Does that mean he doesn't have a will or a desire to win or compete? Or at least try when he gets knocked back down? Versus someone that gets down and stayed down, like Lennox Lewis. Okay? I just wanted to throw that in there. However, second time around, you have Harold Knight has been revealed in Joshua's camp. So he is that other guy. He is that aide to Rob McCracken, to help Rob McCracken, perhaps work on the tweaks that Joshua was talking about, the things that he needed to do, to fix those mistakes that he made in the first fight. And maybe this is just needed because you need an outsider that you won't disobey, because maybe he got so comfortable with McCracken. McCracken is more than a trainer to him. So maybe a lot of times you tell someone to do something that normally, habit-wise he won't do it because he knows you will know he won't do it. Maybe he got too comfortable with McCracken. Maybe McCracken got too comfortable with him. Okay? So those mistakes were made. So sometimes it does take an outsider, and then I say this: if you can't get Lennox Lewis due to the relationship between Lennox Lewis and Anthony Joshua, get the next best thing. Get the person that prepared Lewis for his comeback fights. So it is an ingenious plan. It does work. I hope it works for Joshua's sake, because he does want to get his belts back, and he's going into it with a tough, determined, new, fresh face in the sport of boxing that is experienced, that has already beat him, and he needs everything that he can get, supportive wise, that helps him to prepare for this fight. Okay, so yes, Harold Knight is in Joshia'S camp now. You guys tell me what you think about Harold Knight, and this newfound news of this trainer. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.